Hello, my name is Kira Santi.
And my name is Parker Shell.
And
And
we
we
chose
chose
unisex
unisex
racing
racing
skis
skis
from
from
Rossignol.
Rossignol.
We used ChatGPT to generate both our prompts in a single step with the sentence create a customer profile and persona for an individual buying a pair of $1,300 Canadian Rossignol unisex racing skis. This gave us our customer profile, which we had AI clean up. Then we asked for a persona based off that customer profile and got a result as such.
No, now we weren't very impressed with the little amount of information included on our first attempt, so we did this process 3 more times to see what the varying results would be and to refine our persona with a more specific prompt to give us a more accurate profile.
First profile, swipe left. It thinks all skiers are rich and solely competitive. There's insufficient information regarding the company, no history, a lack of inclusion for all the people that buy these types of skis, and no excitement. And this graphic is so boring, so
Boring.
basic.
Well, there were a decent amount of things that were correct. I mean, AI got the competitors of Rossignol, right? And plus a plausible buying behavior. They got their motivations and their goals and some other aspects.
That's right. It's kind of surprising how accurate it was when you usually see AI generated things all messed up. We can't give it full credit though, because there were some problems, like its lack of relevation to Rossignol, a narrow target audience, and a perspective of only high earning individuals enjoying skiing.
I sure wish I was a rich skier.
Me too.
Well, at least it didn't make up any fake information and try to pass it off as real. I mean, plus there were no spelling errors. Both the profile and persona were quite overall well done. But this, now this, that is more like it. See all that information? It's including a name, a bio, a demographic, character, some frustrations and motivations, a little daily routine, and a little speech. It's just way more detail, you know. I'd swipe right.
Would you submit the AI generated version to our boss, Parker?
Definitely not the first version. It's so incomplete and vague, but that improved persona graphic, that second version, I don't see why not. It, I mean, provided it aligns with my employer's expectations and the instructions are clear.
I would not submit the AI generated version either, because it lacks real connection to the company, and I feel like it would require more effort to compare the info that was generated and how accurate it is versus manually researching and building a profile myself. Hmm. Do you think there would be consequences if there were any mistakes in assignment you AI generated and gave to your employer, Parker?
Well, most definitely. I think some of the consequences would include severe tongue lashing, slap on the wrist, and potentially worse, getting fired.
I agree. If an employer noticed any errors that would likely decrease your credibility, lead to the company discouraging the use of AI, and result in getting reprimanded for not checking the authenticity before giving your finished product to them.
Yeah, but to add to that, while there obviously should be consequences, I believe that any work, whether created by AI or a person, should be fact checked to the best of one's ability. I mean, submitting falsified information damages credibility. Credibility is something measured by people, not machines. And since AI hasn't yet had the capability of measuring credibility, individuals who lose their credibility lose their trust with their colleagues, and they risk a serious consequences that we touched on earlier.
You're absolutely right. And on the flip side, someone who submitted an AI assisted document that was correct should still be allowed to reap the benefits and credibility, maybe even get promoted.
Indeed. I mean, both sides are understandable. We certainly want skilled and technical trained workers, but I also view the ability to work with AI and prompt it effectively as a skill in itself. Employers need to find a balance in determining where and when AI is appropriate, and that balance will likely depend on the depth and complexity of the task. But I sure wouldn't want to be the person to face any consequences if there was one.
Me neither. Good thing we both look over our work, huh?
Hmm? Anyway, if there could be consequences for content created by AI, what do you think those would do to our employer expectations?
That's a good question. I think that our employer would have to set those expectations. However, I think employees would share the same sentiment for wanting a profile that is a little more specific to their company and that they might expect you to do the research instead of using AI because that's what you're getting paid for.
I agree. I mean, however, I'm sure there are situations where you may be encouraged to use AI as well. And if you use it well, do you get promoted?
Possibly. Good thing I'm not your boss, though. But I guess there really are two sides to every coin. Do you think this lesson will change how you use AI in the future?
Well, for me, I see AI as here to stay. I see AI as a specific tool used by business for specific purposes. So I don't particularly think it will change how I use AI. However, as AI evolves, so will my understanding of how to prompt AI properly. How about you, Kira?
I do agree that AI will likely stay and continue to integrate itself into society, but this project has not changed how I will use AI in the future because, especially at this point in time, I don't feel the need or desire to use AI for things that I'm perfectly capable of creating, researching on my own in the first place. When I do things myself, it shows that I understand the task and don't have to worry about confirming all the information generated.
Oof, that was a lot of questions to go through. I mean, our pal Alex certainly didn't have this many things to worry about when he was deciding on new skiing gear.
He'd be there all day if that was the case. You know what? Maybe his profile's even still lacking somewhere.
Well, I'll show you a lack of lacking. Hey, AI, make me a better profile so I can get some matches.
Still not buying it. I'll stick to using my trusted source, aka myself.